What's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in. Earlier today, I was watching a video. It's a YouTube channel called Directed by Fainted. And he was doing a career analysis, as you can say, about TSM Myth. Now, some of y'all might not know who TSM Myth is. Myth was one of the biggest Fortnite streamers, one of the biggest Twitch streamers. He was signed to TSM, where he went. He had stupendous numbers. As you can see on the screen where it says Myth reacts to a streamer who went from 160,000 to 50 viewers, because he had a huge growth in the Twitch community and streaming community when gaming was kind of frowned upon. So I say that to say this: as I watched Fainted's video, I watched all the way through. You know what I mean? Because I'm a Myth fan. I've watched Myth and Daquan. I watched them grow, so I didn't mind. But came to a part of the video that really got me, so I didn't finish it. And then I finished that video inside the video, and I happened to transition over, and it was Myth reacting to that same video. So I watched it all the way through again. You know, can't help it, bro. That's just how it is. I watched it all the way through again, and in doing so, I got a chance to see things from Myth's perspective. And this one part got me, and it's a reason why it got me. I'm not gonna hold you guys up. I'm gonna let you watch it with me.
Objectively, Myth is one of the greatest streamers of all time. In all of streaming history, there's very few people who have ever streamed to the size of audiences that Myth has, or generated the amount of wealth that he has in this industry. From riding the unprecedented hype train of Fortnite, Myth was always going to be fighting an uphill battle, maintaining his success. After all, where else is there to go?
See, what people don't realize is one of the main things is Black streamers have it hard. I know everybody's going to say, oh, man, you don't bring race into it, but the reality is Black streamers have it harder because you have to fit a certain narrative for more people to tune in and watch. You have to be clean cut. You have to be more articulate and be able to what we call code switch or talk to audiences who don't fit inside the culture that we are in. You know, when I found Myth, I had just started streaming. And I didn't know what to do, man. I was lost. You know, I was going through a lot at that time. So, but I'm not going to discuss that right now. But when I found this channel, I saw somebody who was young, a young Black male who was dominating. I'm like, man, let me tune in more. So the more I tuned in, the more engaging it was. It was impressive. You know what I mean? Like, it was just impressive. It's crazy. I digress.
When you're this far at the top. And while Myth could have played it safe and continued to play Fortnite for the rest of his streaming career, holding a more consistent audience, he stayed true to himself and his aspirations of being a variety streamer despite the risks. Whilst I'm sure there may be times when Myth finds himself looking over to his second monitor, looking at the number of viewers watching, wondering how things changed so dramatically from those years ago. At the end of the day, I'm sure Myth laughs it off, sits back, and remembers just how much he's achieved. And reminds himself that even if his viewers were to fall to zero, he'd still be one of the highest paid streamers in the world, thanks to his YouTube contract. Myth came, he saw, he conquered.
Yo! Directed! Shut up, man! Yo!
I love that.
And he secured.
Yo, shut up!
I had a lot of great times with this game, but man, I had a lot of dark times when it came to being in this industry and playing this game, bro, that I just don't even like thinking about, really. It makes me sad, bro. And like the main thing is like sometimes I get mad about it because I'm like, damn, bro, what should have been the greatest time of my life is unfortunately clouded with these dark memories. Like this real depression
that's some shit I kind of struggle with.
The only reality of it is, you know, I just had to be stronger as a young dude, you know, because the world isn't gonna get softer for you. But obviously, that's an unfair thing to ask an 18-year-old, you know. But there's a lot of learning, and I've learned a lot of great life lessons through this game. And I'm grateful for every trial and tribulation that I've gone through. Wouldn't change anything if I had to go back. Just telling you guys that, like, made my fucking chest heavy. It's just memories. That's all. I'm in a great place right now. I'm glad I got to express that to you guys right now, because I don't think I've ever had an opportunity to express that the way that I've wanted to before.
Damn,
I don't wish for anything to be different.
That's cool.
Unless we get to hiding your emotions because as fans, we never knew. I mean, listen, back then, I don't think anybody would have cared.
Yeah.
And that's what really got me. It was that sentence right there. And the reason why is because at that point in time, I was just resetting myself from my niece being murdered. And that really changed. It really changed me a lot. So I went through the process of my niece being murdered. A couple months later, my uncle murdered. A couple months later, my cousin murdered. A couple months later, another cousin murdered. A little bit after that, another death. So it's like it was compiling over and over and over and over. So like I was in a place where I was trying to find myself, where I started streaming because I can talk to the camera and 0 people would tune in and watch me. Because I didn't have a big audience or a big following, I knew that Twitch wouldn't push the algorithm for me. So it was like going to therapy without having to pay for it. So then one day when I finished my stream, I was watching my stream and that's how I ran across Myth. And I watched his. And I was like, this dude is cool, man. So the more and more I watched, the more and more I stopped focusing on what my problems was and tried to figure out how to develop myself into the person I wanted to be. So like I started playing Fortnite. Like, cause I'm not gonna lie, bro, he made it look easy, but it wasn't for me. I can't build at all. Horrible builder, worst builder in history. But the reality is, I use those moments of being a horrible builder to know that nobody would tune in and watch. And I just get kills. Just kill people and try to upload to YouTube. But that shit really hit because you don't realize how many people actually feel something. You know, like they have depression or anxiety. They're going through things. And most people will look for a crutch or look for a coping mechanism. For me, it was talking to myself via stream because nobody paid attention. You know what I'm saying? So like recently it started growing, you know, but that's 4 or 5 different Twitch channels later. You know what I mean? Racism get one channel shut down. Toxic racism got the other channel shut down. I mean, it just became a thing where I quit trying. I kind of stopped for a while with the Twitch streaming because, dude, they're weird over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a racist dude get mad at me because I beat him in Call of Duty on shipment, quick scoping, over and over again. Cut on my Twitch stream, being racist, threatening to kill me. I reported him, he reported me. Twitch banned me, banned my account indefinitely. I said, okay. Like, in my chat, you can see what he said, but they banned me. So I quit Twitter for a while, and I ended up going, moving over to Kick, but I still didn't develop the audience over there because I was trying to find my sweet spot. So I went to Facebook gaming. I know, but that's the reason why now I multi-stream. I built all of them at once. But yeah, man, that part right there really got to me because you really never know what a person's going through. You don't know what the next person is, what they're feeling. That's why when you have so many people who take their own lives, you say, "Oh, well, I didn't know that. I didn't expect them to be like that. I didn't expect this to happen because they were so happy at all times. They covered it up so well because they didn't think anyone cared. Because we live in a society of so much toxicity that you telling a person that you feel a certain way, that you have a certain pain, a certain anguish. Man up. Get over it. Who cares? And that mentality is why a lot of people go through what they go through. But I mean, like, I've reached out to Myth years ago, but again, those Twitch channels are gone. So I doubt if I got responses back, or if I did, I don't know how it went from there. But But yeah, man, I hope he gets to the place he wants to be mentally, that he has to be mentally, and be strong enough to keep going forward. If you see this, bro, keep going, bro. It's not over till it's over.